Fala aí pessoal, tudo beleza? Aqui que fala pra mim também um Gastro Game. Estamos aqui com mais uma continuação do jogo de Vampyr. E bora lá, estamos chegando às partes finais aí. Bora conversar com o doutor.
What have they done to Edgar?
O que eles fizeram com o Edgar?
Looks like he's wounded. I better follow the blood.
Edgar. Eita. Vamos ver. Estamos quase no nível 30. Nós estamos bem forte. Somente no escudo também. Vamos ver no que deu aí no coitado. O que fizeram com o nosso querido Edgar. É uma armadilha pra ele.
Ultraviolet curtains and ori calcium powder. Dr. Swansea's always been a resourceful bastard. I bet he never told you he had this installed in case of a vampire attack. Says a lot about how much he trusts you.
What have you done with Edgar?
Don't worry. We don't kill humans. Even if your friend is deserving of a little punishment for it.
What are you talking about?
We know everything. Swansea and you created this bloody epidemic. You aim to unleash another disaster, just like William Marshall did.
No, I'm trying to put an end to it, just like you are.
You're a progeny, aren't you? Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Jeffrey, please listen to me.
No tricks. That shit won't work on me. We've found proof in the theater. Doris Fletcher was your first experiment. Now where is Marshall? Speak! So much for modern technology. Time for the tried and true.
Já vamos lutar com ele?
Do you know what this is, Beast? This is a drop of King Arthur's blood. The blood of a true defender of Britain. Stronger than your evil powers.
This is ridiculous. We're losing precious time.
True enough.
É isso aí.
Soon I'll bring your head before your coward of a father. Close your eyes. This is...
Deixa eu ver agora aqui na faquinha doida. Na arminha doida.
Take you down!
Isso aí, estamos lutando com Mickey Cullen, Geoffrey, o da famosa, nosso famoso líder da Ordem aí.
The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me. Show some style. If you're so innocent, why does simple light burn you so much?
Eu sou tão inocente.
Your poison. True light will cleanse you.
Oh, eita, pegou. Ainda que eu tenho bastante curinha.
Take you down.
Já foi. 290 só, ele podia estar me dando mais, viu? De coisinha. Ô, bosta.
Close your eyes. This is gonna hurt. Priew is prepared. I know. It hurts.
Tô na metade da vida dele já. Eu nem tô acreditando que eu tô lutando com ele já.
Try something else. Close your eyes. This is gonna hurt.
Deixa eu ver aqui na seringa doida. Mais pontos de vida. É. Tá feia a coisa. Estamos quase matando ele já.
I know. It hurts, doesn't it?
Tá ficando super difícil. Então quer dizer que o nosso ancestral pode ser o... Interessante isso. Saio! Só mais um pontinho. Só mais um pontinho e já matei.
This is gonna hurt.
E agora, ó. Já era. Fim da briga.
We are the guardian of justice. Priew shall prevail.
You can't accept the fact we're not enemies, can you?
We always have been, and we always will be. Of all the evils that threaten mankind, your kind are the worst.
Huh.
I'm not saying we could be friends, you and I. But perhaps we could collaborate to put an end to this epidemic.
Never! We are Priew. We do not negotiate. We do not compromise.
Okay.
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCullum. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now. For there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
That's where you're mistaken.
What do you mean?
Transforma ele.
I'll make you a vampire. I'll make you one of us.
No! Kill me!
Prepare yourself, Hunter. You're about to be hunted, just like me.
No! No!
When I kissed you goodbye, I had no idea what I was doing. But now I do. Consider this my kiss of Judas.
Eita. Huh. Huh.
Welcome to the world through the looking glass.
Isso aí. Você sim mereceu. Mereceu o que ele estava procurando. Não pouparia a vida dele, porque senão ele faria questão de continuar crescendo a ordem e tudo mais. Agora ele se transformando num vampiro, aí ele vai ter que aprender entre as coisas. E matamos. Não matamos não, derrotamos o Marshall aí. Ciência sem consciência. Vá ao teatro de Doris Fletcher. O teatro tá onde mesmo? O teatro tá por ali, ó. Poderia vir por aqui, então. Eu vim por aqui normal. Pra cá não, ainda tem que subir mais. É aqui pra baixo? É aqui embaixo? É. Não adianta me falar que não tem as coisas aqui não, senão você vai se ferrar. Quem estão se matando aí são vocês, seus monstros. Que eu? Eu estou bem recuperado.
Learn to respect the law.
Esse daqui vai morrer primeiro. Esse aí morreu primeiro. Você também vai morrer primeiro aqui, o bichinho. É, meu caro, você também tá quase pra morrer. Outro. Sei que eu teria matado esse carinha, mas não matei não. Peguei. Pegado coisa deles.
Sight steady, boys. We've got. Fucking fire! Easy does it, boys.
Isso aí, meu querido. Outro que morreu. Entrei no teatro. Teatrozinho doido aqui. Ai, ai.
So priew never left Doris's theater after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters.
Tá mantido embaixo. Quero pegar o ratinho, que doido.
This is despicable.
Eu sei que tem ratinhos pra cá, né? Não, pô, do ratinho, não.
It's one of them! Stay back!
Aqui que vocês estão, então?
No rest for the wicked!
É, meu querido, vocês já estão quase mortos. Ó, o carinha ali morreu, e você? Morreu com vontade também, né? Como ainda estão aí embaixo, eu não sei.
It's locked.
Sequestro. Diário. Eu adoro escava aqui então. Ó, o ratinho aqui doido.
I have this thirst for blood.
Nem sei como descer por ali. Que ver. Ok, matei todos os carinhas, mas... volta dor de cabeça de novo com isso. Tem que encontrar o hangar de baixo.
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
Chave do palco do teatro. Foi pra cá. Vou morrer também aí, ó. isso aí.
It's locked, all right.
Colete informações sobre o trabalho.
It's locked, all right. Blood of a pure heart, garlic, blood of a king. I don't understand. Perhaps this is what McCullum drank. I had better keep that in mind.
Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me?
Jonathan, is it really you?
Easy. Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here.
Don't try to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say?
Edgar, what happened?
They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Jeffrey McCullum ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skull epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us in the open. What became of him?
I put him in a somewhat delicate position when I made him an immortal.
Really? You sure that was the wisest course of action?
Time will tell. The most intriguing part of his accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
William Marshall. Yes, they tortured me to make me confess the same nonsense.
I trust you, Edgar. But the Guard of priew is onto something.
What do you mean?
William Marshall, for example. You speak of him as if you know him. How is that?
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round of questions.
While investigating the epidemic, I read some of McCullum's findings. I think you have some explaining to do.
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan. Nothing at all.
Oh.
Do you remember when we suspected Sean Hampton of killing Harriet Jones?
Yes. The terrible episode came as a shock to us all.
Harriet Jones faked her own death. When I found her in the sewers, she confessed she wanted everybody to pay for what happened to her.
That woman was extremely bitter, full of hatred and festering anger.
Do you know Doris Fletcher's real name?
No, I'm afraid not.
Her real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of Harriet Jones.
Ooh.
What do you want me to say, Jonathan?
Doris Fletcher visited her mother at the Pembroke Hospital. That's how she first got infected.
I know nothing about that. Miss Fletcher once came to visit the sick. That is all I know.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter. They exhibited the same symptoms: blind hate and strong physical mutation.
What does this sad story have to do with us?
Do you know where we are? Doris Fletcher's theater. This is where that hateful creature plotted to spread the epidemic across London.
I only briefly met Miss Fletcher once when she visited the Pembroke Hospital. say
Você
it
tava
is
por
to see her
trás.
mother. She seemed like such a sweet and graceful woman.
My point exactly. The disease turned her into a bitter soul, driven by vengeance just like her mother. A symptom of all the infected patients.
Certain diseases are known to produce similar effects. Rabies, for example. And rabies is not the devil at work.
Doris and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
How dare you judge me? Must I name the alarming list of your victims?
We are both deceivers. But at least I know I'm a monster.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
Yes, your death is imminent, Dr. Swansea. But I swear, it will be quick.
I already told you to call me Edgar. Am I no longer your friend?
I believe you never have been, sir. You have lied to me at every step and betrayed the trust of a woman I cherish.
You and the lady? Really? Why, I should have seen it coming, I suppose. May I add that I welcome this? The biting,
So-
I mean.
You have your wish.
Is it going to hurt? I always wondered.
Ele ia criar uma pandemia sem controle. Tinha que ser detido. Paciente 0. Destrua Harriet Jones, a fonte da pandemia de Skull. Ela vai ser a fonte, então, de todos os... De todos os vampiros é ela. Acho que são 7 capítulos. O joguinho em si. Bom, o hospital vai entrar em nível crítico por causa da morte do carinha. Isso eu já sei dizer. Tá bem no estado crítico mesmo. Será um pouco tenso. Mas ele mereceu morrer aí no hospital pelo que ele fez.
So Harriet Jones became the original carrier when Edgar gave her vampire blood. I must tell Elizabeth.
Get it! Watch yourselves! There's one of them!
Vamos carregar. Vem pra cá, vem. Venha, meu querido, venha. Morreu. Todos vocês morreram. Vamos falar com a Lady Ashbury antes de destruir Harriet Jones. Vai ser foda destruir ela, eu acho, viu? Tem que ser aqui pra cima agora? Tem.
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan? What is it, my dear?
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
He was mortally wounded. I put an end to his misery.
That is terrible, Jonathan. And yet you did what you must. The poor man.
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skull epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease, to exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
Edgar gave no heed to ethics. His theory could have been proven to be correct, but he abused the confidence of his patients to test it.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yes. That explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how she became an icon. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What? No. No. This can't be. Oh.
Elizabeth, are you all right?
No, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your
Wait,
enemy.
no! Elizabeth!
Ela ficou com medo e se mandou. Antídoto. Obtenha uma gota do sangue de William Marshall do Lord Roderick. Obtenha uma gota de sangue do Rei Arthur Jeffrey McQueen. Procure insulina no antídoto necrófico do hospital Pembroke. Então eu acho que as 3 missões pra gente iniciar o final do jogo. Mas eu vou ficando por aqui, espero que tenham curtido. Um abração a todo mundo, até a próxima. Fique com Deus e eu fui.